Hey everyone, come in. I'm really excited to talk about this. It's something that's been circling around me for, I don't even know, like maybe a week or 2 weeks. We just had a bonus call inside of my coaching circle, and this came up again for me. And I want to talk to my women who are incredible at what you do. You have no doubt around what it is that you do being valuable and being impactful. Hey, Wendy, and you value working with aligned clients. So what I want to talk to today is how to amplify your clients' results. How your clients can get the 1,000,000% best results they've ever had, no matter how many years you've been in business, no matter how many clients you've worked with, how your clients can get the absolute best results. And it does not matter whether you are someone who is like, Kiera, I've brought in, $10,000 in my business in the past couple months, or Kiera, I've brought in 6 figures in my business in the past couple months. It doesn't matter how much money you've made, how many clients you work with. It doesn't matter. I see women at all levels come into working with me like, here, like, I know what I do is valuable. I know I'm incredible. I know what I do is good. Like, I know that. But I feel like it's not clear enough. But I feel like I need to deepen my message. But I feel like something feels a little off. But I feel like there's this deeper part, this more powerful part that I want to bring into the work that I do. But I feel like I'm still hiding some of my gifts and my genius that I really do with my clients behind the scenes. All right. And so we're going to dive right into it. We're not going to go all on and on. Here's what's happening. I see women who have not decided who their program and who their work and who their space is not right for. They haven't decided who their space and their work is not for. They've continued to allow people who it's not for in because they haven't made the decision of, this is very clearly the person who this work I do is not for. And becoming massively unapologetic about denying those people in, about denying those payments, about firing those clients if they've somehow gotten into your space. The only way that you can get your clients the absolute best results is that it is for, and you only allow the people who it's meant for. We get so wrapped up in our numbers of how many people we want during this launch, how many people we want in this thing, how much money we want it to make. We get so wrapped up into those things, right? We also, here's a big one. We also get wrapped up in, I know I can still help that person. I know that you can help so many people with your gift. I know that you can do that, right? But here's the thing. The work that we do in the spaces that we create and co-create with our clients, they must only allow in the people who truly our heart wants to serve and is ready to serve, and vice versa, is ready for us and is ready for how we want to show up for them and how we want to serve them and for the genius we have to deliver to them. So the reason that this came up is because for the first time in my business, a couple months ago, I had my first refund ever for the first time in my business, okay, in years, first refund ever. And I was totally okay with it. I have a friend of mine who does a refund like nobody, like she refunds so easily in her business. And I've always been like, what are you doing? And one thing I know to be true is that sometimes when you do not, like, we're always so focused on who my program is for that we actually don't ask ourselves, who is my program not for? Who is not for this space I want to create, I have created, I am creating? Who am I not lit up to work with? Who drives me fucking crazy? Who drives me insane? Who do I not want in my space? And there's some surface level things that you're going to write down for that. Who do I not want in my space? But there's also some things you got to go deeper into. Like one thing for me right now, so I have been focusing on, right now for my programs, I have completely cut my long-term 4-month plus program because I was in this space of like, I'm literally, and it's amazing because I actually had a client who said this last week for herself. And this came up for me months ago. I mean, I've known this for months, right? Maybe even like a year or two. That I was like dragging on my experiences with my clients. Like, I don't need to sit there and work with you for X amount of time in most cases, right? What I started to really ask myself was like, okay, the woman, like, I am so, and this happened today because in today's Monetize Your Shine coaching circle call, one of my clients was celebrating her booking out her group program, her launch. And now she's about to start going back to focusing on her main signature program. And she just got invited to speak to 2,000 people. And literally on our call today, we built out what that signature talk is going to look like, right? It's going to be a 30-minute talk that she gives. And I have no doubt, like last call, she had one person in her program, and then to see her, and I mentioned this to her today because she like zoomed past it, like, yeah, and I launched my program and it's starting and I got this group of women, I'm so excited. Like, she's so excited. And I was like, wait, can we celebrate that for a minute? So here's that. So there's that happened. But then also I have had a couple of clients who have done my intensives. If you don't know, I offer half-day intensives. They're fucking amazing and incredible. And if you are in business and if you are a woman who feels like something is missing and off when it comes to how you're making money in your business, what you're selling, who you're talking to, what you're focused on, how you're working in your business, you need to have this session. This session is going to realign you back to the deeper essence of your gift and of your genius and what you really want to be fucking saying and who you really want to be fucking saying it to and who you really want to be working with and how you want to work with them. Literally last week we did one of the intensives, and one of the women who did her intensive, she 7x'd her investment in literally less than, not even 24 hours. It was literally like a 4-hour or something. Like, she literally got off of our session. You get your brand strategy sheet, and she went into a conversation, to a call with the client, signed them into this brand new VIP, brand new VIP client at her highest level she had ever signed them into, literally coming right out of our session. Did it again later on that day, and 3 more pending, 3 more calls booked. I realized for me, like, I was sitting down thinking about, like, what are my non-negotiables? Like, what are the non-negotiables for the women I want in my space? And what I realized was, like, I want women who take action right now. I want women who take action right now. I want women who know what they want to do right now, who know that if they need support and getting clarity, that's cool. But once they get that clarity, once they step into that deeper alignment, once they step into their deeper, authentic core message, they're going to go out and share that message with the world. They're going to go out and do their Facebook Lives or send emails or put out an ad or put out a course. They're not going to sit and say, I need to work on X, Y, and Z for another month. I need to sit and wait for this thing. They are not going to do that. So if you've ever got on the phone with me and I offer you a fast action bonus, I tell my people, I don't offer you fucking fast action bonuses as a sales way to get your payment. I offer it because I want to see what kind of woman you are. I want to see how you're going to show up for yourself, because I do not have time when you come in the back end of the programs and of working with me to sit and convince you about your dream and about your vision and about taking action. And I used to be so afraid of saying that. I used to be so afraid years ago of saying that, because I said, oh no, well, like, I could work with them. And like, I know that there's like a mindset reason of why they're not taking action. Yes, that is very well true. But once we dive into it and you find your answer, are you going to allow it to be that simple for you to just take action with it? Or are you going to continue to make up stories about why we've gotten this thing you said was in your way done, and now there's 5 other things that just so happen to get into your way, and now you need to go work on them. So when I say, how do you amplify your clients' results? You only allow in the soul-aligned clients that are meant for you and for your work. And you become massively unapologetic about only calling in those people. And you allow yourself to deny the money and the check and the credit card and the sales calls from anyone else that you feel is not going to fit what it is that you're looking for in your clients. That's how you get your clients the absolute best results. Because when you work with clients from that space, it is going to transform how you show up for them. And I know that it's like, well, I mean, how can I allow someone else to control how I show up? I promise you, when I look at clients, like my client today that was on our call, when I look at clients like the ones we had intensives with yesterday, when I look at clients over the past 5 years who've had the best results, it is because they fit that criteria. So if you are allowing people to come into your space that are half-assed of a client, like they're not fully the client that you want to work with, you are allowing that. So you have to understand how it causes you to show up, right? I want you to think about, hopefully, I hope that you have had at least 1 or 2 clients where they were like amazing clients that you would clone. Like I always ask my clients, like, what's your clone client? Like, who would you clone? And they're like, what? And I have to explain it to them. So who would you clone? Right? We're so like, we can make that list, but also make the list of what are my non-negotiables? Like, what are things that like I'm not willing to accept from clients? Right? And so allow yourself and give yourself permission that this is your fucking business and you get to do that. You get to say, hey, you know what? After being on this call today, you know, it sounds like you're at this place and you're looking for this. And that's a little different than what our clients usually come in with. Or that's a little different than what we look for in our clients. Or that's a little different than how I work with my client. I don't think that we will be a fit. Or I do not believe that we will be a fit. Or we will not be a fit to work together. So here's a referral, or here's a free class that you can go ahead and join, or, you know, whatever that looks like. And the other thing I want to say, because I have gotten this question from clients before, is this is why it's important to have different levels in your brand monetization model, right? So although some people may not be a fit for one of your programs, like maybe like for one of my clients, she had a client who was not a fit for her high-end $15,000 program, right? And you got boundaries and you're like, listen, I don't want to work with you in this program. Oh God, you're going to be a headache. No. But I know I can help you. So if you're still asking yourself, oh, Kira, but I know I can help those people. Okay, this is why you need to have levels in your brand monetization model built out, which we do inside of our intensive. If you feel like you have them, but you want to revamp them, you want to restructure them, you want to reprice them or whatever, or if you feel like you don't have this at all and you want to build it out, we can do this in a half a day. It's 1 day, half day. Intensive. Okay. So go to kirajones.com/intensives to book that. All right. We're booking out the intensives for July. But to go back to it, this is why you need to have these levels. Because if my client is like, okay, like, oh my God, like, I'm going to trust myself. Because all the time, whenever there's a headache client, I always ask my client, did you already know they were a headache client before? Like, did you really know? They're like, Kira, I knew, but I just thought, no. All right. So have levels. So if her $15,000 offer is she just, oh no, I don't want to work with them one-on-one. I don't think that they're ready for that. Here's a course that I have. So you have a different level of an offer, or here's an intensive that I have, or here's, you know, maybe a workshop, or like, you know, whatever. Here's something else that could help you, right? That's either a no access or a low access to you if you're feeling like this is not a fit. So I just wanted to clarify that, because there are some people where like, you know, if you want to, let's say if you want to work with, you know, this person one-on-one, this is how we need you to show up. And if you're not willing to show up in that space, well, then you may need a self-study program, because I need you to be like this when you come into this program. So I just wanted to offer this because I see so many of my amazing, incredible women who are in this space of like questioning their gifts and questioning, you know, like they have, like I have great testimonials, but I have a couple clients where they're like, they didn't get the results and they didn't, and we make it all about us. And you allow that to hold you back from really charging what you want, from really selling like you want, from really showing up like you want. And the reality is that was not a fit client. That was not a fit client for you, right? If, you know, as long as you know, like your framework and all that stuff is tight, and you're literally providing to them the same experience as other clients. So then what makes it, what's the common factor? What makes it different, right? It's something in how that person's receiving the information, or your coaching or whatever it is. And so you really have to understand that you have to become massively unapologetic with only allowing your soul aligned clients, the people that are a fit for your programs and for your work and how you want to work with them and all those things. Those are the people that you have to allow into your space. You do not have to take on any guilt or any shame for anyone who's not a fit. They're just not a fit. And so we want to be the hero. We want to be the superwoman. We want to help everybody. We want to, we just want to love on everybody. We just want to impact everybody. We just want to help everybody. But we are not meant to. We were not created to. So when people sit and tell me like, oh, there's competition, I'm like, no. There's other people, for people who aren't a fit for me to go to, that do work like me or a little bit of work like me or whatever. That's all they are. They're for the people who aren't a fit for me. Go over there. Have fun. I will send you, let me refer you, all that kind of stuff. But really honoring the fact that like your clients who are meant for you are for you. I don't care what point you are in your business, right? I see so many women who are like at that 6-figure mark or wanting to pass that 6-figure mark, and they are in a space where literally like you're sacrificing so much of your sanity and so many, you're overstepping your boundaries, and you are allowing people in so that you can hit a certain number goal, when in actuality you know that something's missing. You know that something's off. You know that there's clients that you really want to work with, but you haven't given yourself permission to only work with them. So I actually want to invite you, if this is resonating with you, I want to invite you to book an intensive with me. You can go to kiarajones.com/intensives and you can grab a half-day intensive. When you go there, actually, it's going to ask you to book a call with me, right? Book a call with me. If this is resonating with you, if you're wanting support in building your brand monetization model and building your next level, expanding your current messaging, deepening your current messaging to really align with the next level, higher quality, higher caliber, aligned as fuck clients that you are wanting, we can do that in a half-day session. I have done them dozens and dozens and dozens of times. And this session, let me tell you, is for the woman who craves momentum now, who is going to take the momentum from this session and is going to implement it immediately. That's how Denise can lead the session and generate $6,000. That's how Lisa can lead the session and make more in one day than she did in a whole month. That's how Kara can do the same exact thing, make more sales in 1 week than she did the whole last 3 months. Prior. That's how I can sit and watch my clients get these types of results. It's because they take our work. We're literally going to fine-tooth comb your business model, your messaging, and what it is that you're selling, what you're selling, who you're selling to. We're going to fine-tooth comb all that. And it is so critical right now as we step into the back half of the year that you do this now. I have some clients who do these quarterly, some clients who do these intensives annually, because it is literally like the snapback, like brand boost, mindset boost, like getting you into what is the core offer that I'm really selling. Like that's, for me, one of the most beautiful things is that I'll have people who come in like, oh, I've signed clients and I've done this and I've done that. But there's like a but, right? And we take that but and we bring that into reality of what it is that you really want, who you really want to be speaking to, how you really want to be working with them, what you really want to be charging, what you really want to be known for, right? Some people, we got to go through your framework with you so that we can really build out a robust brand monetization model where you are literally, you're allowing yourself to stop leaving thousands and hundreds or thousands, whatever it is, dollars on the table. But most importantly, what I care about is helping you connect deeper to your business, because I know the power. Like I can sit and do numbers with you and map out new courses and new one-on-ones and retreats or in person or whatever, help you build out a signature talk. We can do that kind of stuff. But here's what's required and demanded, right? Is this deeper level of alignment, this deeper level of connecting you back to your business. That's all that's going on. Is that in this process, this journey, you've started your business, you've launched, you've done these things, you've worked with clients, but there is this next level. There's this next level that you are ready to expand into. And that requires for you to bring this like how you've evolved as a leader, bring that into your message, bring that into your business model. It's one of my favorite things to sit there and go through someone's business model and to find out, okay, what ways you're working with your people that you can't stand, that you hate, that you don't like, and we literally rebuilt it. And it's not a cookie cutter. We don't do it the same for everyone. Everybody's is different. Lisa's is different from Denise's, and Denise's is different from Stephanie's, and Stephanie's is different from Dorian's, and Dorian's is different from Alicia, and Alicia's is different from Erica, and Erica's is different from Delia's, and Delia's is different from Dorothy Inez, and Dorothy Inez is different from Justina, and Justina's is different from Stephanie, and keep going on and on and on, right? This is what you need. This is what is required for you. If you are craving a deeper impact in your business, a deeper connection, not only with yourself, but because of that deeper connection with yourself, having a deeper connection with your clients and being able to really call in those soul aligned clients with your authentic, deeper message. This is where you stop feeling bored. This is where you stop feeling like, oh, I'm just doing the same thing that I do every day. This is where you start to find this deeper momentum. But this is only for you if you're ready to take this momentum and you're going to put it directly into a new program, a new launch, something new that you're going to put out literally within a matter of days or weeks. This is not for like, oh, let's do it and then I'm going to wait for 30 days. I'm going to wait for a year before I implement this. No, this is for you if you're focused on implementation right now, if you're focused on executing it right now, if you have your next level money goal right now, if you're ready to call your next level clients right now. This is for you if you're ready to focus on what am I going to do right now? How am I going to step into deeper clarity, deeper alignment, and step into this next level of who I'm ready to expand into and how I'm ready to show up as a leader. This is for you if you're feeling that. So I want to call you into this realignment, restructuring, refining space so that you can step into your next level of who it is that you are meant to shine as, more powerfully and more profitably than ever before. From that space, that's how you get your clients the best results. Because that's the only people that you allow in your space. That's the only people you have energy for. That's the only people you hold space for. And when you do that, watch you have testimonials. Like literally, I have at least 10 testimonials that we need to update the website with. And you just have these testimonials and the testimonials and the testimonials and the testimonials. These amazing experiences that clients are having. They're raving about you. They're referring people to you. Right, I just signed, I think, two or three new clients straight from referrals. This is that next level for you. Allow it to be. Give yourself permission and take the next step. And if you feel called for you and I to have a conversation to just see if we're fit together and to see if an intensive is a fit for you, I would encourage you to go to kierajones.com/intensives. You can book a call from that page. And I cannot wait for us to just chat and we will map out how are you going to use your intensive and your half-day intensive and our time together. There'll be some pre-work that we'll have designed for you. There will be, you'll set up your session. It is going to be recorded completely. You're going to get the video, the Zoom video recording. We're going to have, hey, beautiful, you're going to have a brand strategy document and you are going to have a plan of what are you going to go and implement and execute today, tomorrow, over the next 5 days, etc., etc. All right. This is for you if you are focused on now. All right. Because now is the only time that exists. The work that you do, the impact that you bring into this world, it's needed, it's required, it's demanded right now more than ever before. I believe that with every part of my soul, with every part of my being, that the women that I call in, your work is so, so massively needed. And you holding back, you hiding, you half-assing it, you kind of putting it out here and there, you not being as consistent, as powerful as you know that you can be, it's not going to work, sis. It's not going to work. I'm not going to sit back and allow it. So if you're ready, I want you to go to kierajones.com/intensives and I'll see you on your call. All right. So until next time, love, shine, and success. I am so grateful for all of you that have joined us live. And if you are on the replay, don't hesitate to say hello from the replay. If there's any questions you have, don't hesitate to drop them right here in the live. And if it's something a little private, you kind of just want to say it to me, feel free to private message me too. I'm open to that. Okay. So kierajones.com/intensives. And until next time, love, shine, and success. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.